Hey everyone, and welcome back to Cook the Books. I'm your host CJ, and today we got a massive MLB slate for you guys. So we're gonna hop straight into the props. So I'll pop it up on screen. This is one of our cappers, Brian's payouts. He actually does a no runs first inning parlay pieces every single day. So if you guys want to, pause the video, read over each one of these things, and decide if you want to play anything else off this sheet, then go ahead and do that. But the ones that we're gonna be taking a look at is Blue Jays no runs first inning and Marlins no runs first inning. Looking at the Blue Jays have had no runs in the first inning in 86% of their games this year, and they draw Dakota Hudson on the mound today. So he has a 14-2 no runs first inning record over his last 2 years. And the Toronto lineup has a bottom 5 slugging percentage versus right-handed pitchers this year. So there's a good chance that they will get out of the first inning without any runs scored. And then for the second leg of the parlay, the Marlins, they have had no runs in the first inning in 76% of their games this year. And that number was up near 78% last year. The last 2 seasons haven't really been scoring in the first inning. They've got a tough matchup today. They're going up against Chris Sale, and he's got a 17-5 no runs first inning record over the last 2 seasons. And the Marlins have also been pretty terrible against left-handed pitching this year. So tough matchup, not good against lefties, and almost 80% of their games they're going under. So no runs first inning for the Marlins and no runs first inning for the Blue Jays. Combine that 2-leg parlay, going to get down to a -119 on DraftKings. Again, that play is coming from one of our cappers, Brian's payout. His links are in the description down below if you want to check out more from him. Jumping into our next play, we're going to be taking a look at Kyle Gibson, pitcher for the St. Louis Cardinals. He's going to be going up against the Diamondbacks today. This play is coming from our capper 772 bets. He's got him going under 4.5 strikeouts. I mean, as you can see, to start the year, he's got 4 and 5. We just talked about Miami. Now they've not been great. That's where he got his 5. But I mean, if we take a look back to last season, I mean, under in 7 of the last 10. Then this year, like we talked about, 4 and 5. But I mean, those are strikeout numbers versus a lot more strikeout heavy teams. The Padres and the Marlins, they strike out way more than the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks have a way more patient lineup. As a matter of fact, the Diamondbacks actually strike out the fewest in all of the MLB. They have the lowest K percentage in all of the MLB at 17%. And then the 4th lowest against righties at 18.8%. That game against the Marlins took them 7 innings to get 5 strikeouts. And that's against a bad strikeout team. So against one of the best against righties and the best overall in the league, the Diamondbacks, he'll get outs, but they're going to be more pop-ups and ground outs and things like that. So Kyle Gibson under 4.5 strikeouts. That's going to be the play. And again, that's from 772 bets. His link down in the description below if you want more from him. And looking at our last play for the day, we're going to be going with Andrew Heaney, and we're gonna be looking at his under 5.5 hits allowed. I mean, if you look at the numbers, he's going up against Houston again, which Houston has been just terrible this year. I mean, they've got a couple things going for them. Some of their hitters have been doing well, but especially when it comes to Texas, they are not performing well. I mean, if you look at the head-to-head, Heaney's under this line in every single game that he's played against them. The last 7, 0 of 7. I mean, he's holding them to under those 6 hits in every single game. If you watched yesterday's game, it was bloodbath to start the game off. I mean, what was it, 12-4, 12-3 at one point? So I mean, and then it kind of got going later. But as for like the starting pitching, and that was a good matchup for Houston yesterday. I mean, a lot of those guys could hit. I think it was Dunning that was on the mound yesterday. They could hit him pretty well, and they did not get to him until later in the game, and then really more the bullpen. So Heaney, great history versus Houston. They have not hit against him, and gone over his line. So they've been under that 5.5 line every single time. This season, he's got 2 starts under in both, one of them against Houston. So I mean, yeah, Heaney's got good history in the matchup, and he's done well to start the year. So we're gonna back him again here, under 5.5 hits for Andrew Heaney, and that will be our last prop of the day. And then just to recap the plays, first play was Blue Jays no runs first inning. Parlay that with the Marlins no runs first inning. Gonna get a -119 on DraftKings. Play 2, Kyle Gibson under 4.5 strikeouts, and then the last play, Andrew Heaney under 5.5 hits allowed. That is our entire free betting card for this betting Saturday. As always, if you guys want everything that we are playing today, all of our best bets, go ahead and check out the VIP link linked in the description down below if you guys are interested. Like, comment, subscribe, all things help the channel grow. And if you guys are following the best today, good luck. And as always, let's cook the books.